kicked off the quiet phase of the campaign. We were very fortunate to have Jim Tressel as a co-chair, and we were able to solicit and obtain a lot of funds.
2015, we completed our wastewater treatment facility at Camp Fitch. We worked alongside Mercy Hospital with our new playground that went in there and really enhanced the whole facility. And 2015 really got us started on our Growing Together campaign.
We did celebrate the centennial for the downtown Y. We had a press conference that was tremendously attended. We were very pleased with the turnout of the community.
We came up with the idea of literally moving our existing playground and outdoor recreation area, known as Dora, over to the east side of the pool on that same property.
We are able to have this 50-yard turf, which has been amazing for sports games and activities and stuff like that. We have a brand new amphitheaters, and we do movie nights there, and we have lots of things and activities that go on over there.
We were able to get a mobile app for the Youngstown YMCA. That way members have access to all the information they need right at their fingertips.
The Youth in Government program is an opportunity for kids from all over to go to the State House and act as senators, legislative, write bills, present their bills, see if their bills are able to be passed amongst their peers.
I expected a lot of hard work because knowing that it's politics, I knew it wouldn't be as easy as it looks. We had to form speeches and present them to the House.
She went up there, she delivered a speech that really tugged on the hearts of her peers, and they voted for her, and we were ecstatic.
One thing I learned is that politics is tough.
Continue to be involved in the community in programs like Success After 6.
We knew that we needed counselors in the after school that could help us with academics, enrichment, and physical. Where a better place to go than the Y. So if you just connect with the children, it's not enough. The families need to trust, and they need to be held accountable. And I think that's what we've done also. It's been tough love for these families.
We had 100 kids in the program. We worked with them every day after school from 3 to 6:30.
This is huge to United Way. We began 3-4 years ago looking at changing our model to see where we could make the greatest impact in the Valley and produce real change.
We found that they grew exponentially by being in the program with their homework, especially in the reading areas.
We definitely think that we can grow. We are opened up now with having an actual licensed teacher helping out with our education program. We do math on Mondays, history on Tuesdays, science on Wednesdays, and Thursdays they get reading and writing lessons. Basically all the information the kids gain throughout the school year, they lose it because they don't have any active lessons or any thought processes that happen throughout the summertime. A wonderful experience for the kids and a huge relief on the parents during the summertime because then they don't have to worry about sending their kids to summer school.
The 2015 season for the Youngstown Neptunes was an absolutely amazing one. We had about 200 swimmers and they did a great job. We got second place in leagues by 4 points last year, so I think the kids were excited to come back and make it happen again in 2016.
We've completed our equestrian center in 2015 and started the new Outrider program for girls and horse program. The other big thing that we did was start and complete our wastewater treatment plant. The big news for 2016 is we're building 3 new cabins. We're doing it for a number of really important reasons, and the final product is looking really good.
When I joined the Y, there was a lot more of me that joined the YMCA. I was quite a bit heavier back then, even though I still have a good ways to go.
Curtis is a phenomenal member at the YMCA, and he's got a great story to tell.
I've lost about 80 pounds since joining the YMCA through a lot of hard work and dedication and encouragement from the staff and the other members. You know, when I look back on my time at the Y, I can see where it has impacted everybody else. You know, it's helped not only my relationship with my wife and things of that nature, but my oldest son, he has gotten enormously stronger and more self-confident and things like that since being a member of the Y.
Live Strong program is amazing. It's for cancer survivors. and you're a survivor from the minute you're diagnosed. So it's at any level of their journey.
I was wanting to join, so I come here for a tour. And during the tour, they had asked me if I heard about the Livestrong program.
She was an inspiration to everybody that was in that class because she constantly had a smile on her face.
Kathy's wonderful. I met her in the Livestrong class. She was the instructor there, and she keeps pushing and pushing. She never quits.
Her oxygen level was high. She was limited as to what she could do, but she didn't let it stop her.
I went to my specialist up at Cleveland Clinic in April, and by coming to the Y and doing all this progress, they do breathing tests for me up there, and they actually have showed an improvement also. Life is good. Life is good.
When I think of Y impact stories, I think of Tony Surdick.
I had received a letter from the Y that they were developing and forming a wheelchair basketball team. So I thought, well, let me head on down there and see what it's all about.
He became our star point guard on our wheelchair basketball team.
Never met a shot I didn't like.
I loved going around with Tony to talk to folks who were struggling, because he's an inspiration to them and to everyone that he's met.
I really can't express in words how grateful I am to the people of the Y for giving me the opportunities that they've given me over the past 25 to 30 years. I've always had the attitude of, even though I have a disability, I've never let that get in the way of me doing what I want to do. Somebody with a disability can pretty much achieve whatever they put their mind to. And the Y is a great avenue in which to foster those relationships that can help people succeed in whatever their dreams might be.
The Y couldn't exist without volunteers. Those of us that are fortunate enough to be staff members of the Y, like myself, we work alongside of so many great volunteers. So to give one award out seemed like it wasn't enough. So in addition to the Joe Check Award, we're giving out a Dick Bennett Spirit of the YMCA Award, and then we have the Howard B. Friend Howdy Award. We also are naming a Governance Award after James B. Green.
Togetherhood is a nationwide program that we started at our YMCA. The principle behind the program is that YMCA members volunteer for projects that serve our community.
Well, I learned more about Project Togetherhood, which is a national YMCA initiative where they encourage members to go out into their community and find ways to spur on social responsibility activities. Right now we're in the middle of a board book drive. Upcoming, we have a kickball tournament where we're going to donate canned goods and proceeds to a local food bank.
James B. Green is or was one of those leaders that was just the fabric of our Board of Trustees. He was so connected to so many of us. Up until the last couple of days before he unfortunately passed away, he was still contacting me and talking to me about how we were going to sit down together with donors and ask them to be part of our campaign, something bigger. So Jim just, he embodied the spirit of the YMCA.
It's a big year of change for the Central YMCA. We are so excited. Many of the downtown Ys in cities like Youngstown have walked away from their old buildings. Our board looked at our building and said, we need to stay right where we're at. We've got way too many pluses and positives about this YMCA in downtown Youngstown. We're just going to renovate it. We're going to create some dedicated space for aerobics classes with dedicated youth spaces that we haven't had for many years.
By the end of 2016, the Central Y will be completely renovated, enhanced, and available for the community. Through the Y's Growing Together campaign, we hope to raise the necessary funds to bring a YMCA to Austintown.
We've raised a little over $10 million in pledges and cash on a goal of $17 million. So we're more than halfway, but we still have a long way to go. We've got some good momentum, but we still need to secure some significant gifts.